Hello everyone, welcome to the Fire Artisan channel. This is Drew, and today we're playing with a pretty interesting one. So this is a big red build, and it's the same deck that was submitted by a user named Bleed Kale in a Magic Online tournament. So I've been experimenting with big red brews. I haven't really played this one all that much, but it's got a pretty crazy list, so I'm really excited to try it. And in the next couple of days, I'm going to brew my own big red deck, maybe even do some kind of Chandra deck. But I thought it would be fun to play with this one. I've played with a couple of others, but this one's sort of the craziest, the most out there, so I thought it would be fun to do for the channel. Like I said, I haven't played with it all that much, so we're going to kind of be learning it together here. Let me go through the list real quick. It is an Obosh companion deck, so the new nerfing rules are going to have us pay 3 mana sorcery speed to get him into our hand before we can deploy him. So this deck is already a little bit weaker than it was when it was originally piloted. So we have 4 copies of Footfall Crater, which is in the deck because the basic combo that this deck is going for is to have some kind of token on the battlefield. So we have Satyr's Cunning to create a token. We have Tybalt, Chandra, and Saheeli all creating tokens. So ideally we just have some tokens on the battlefield, right? We play Lukka, we -2 him, exile the token, and then the only creatures in our deck are these guys. So we get one of them on the battlefield, and this is huge 7/7 flyer. It deals a ton of damage everywhere when it attacks, and the idea is we can give it haste right away with the Footfall Crater. So that's kind of the combo. We can pretty much win the game if we can get this big guy to attack. We've got Dwarven Mines as another way to create tokens. We've got castles to pump our tokens up. Plan B is to just pump these tokens up and just kind of win the game with the planeswalkers. We've got a Sarkhan. So another angle that this deck has is that it's just a planeswalker, big red deck. We've got a Jaya, which I've literally never seen her in Standard, so I'm so excited to be playing with her. She's basically our Torbrand, but we can't play with Torbrand. 1, because he's a creature, and we wouldn't necessarily want to search him with Lukka, and number 2, he's even, and so we can't play him if we have Obosh as our companion. So yeah, I'm very excited to be playing with her. Obviously, this makes Chandra's first ability a lot stronger since we do have so many red planeswalkers in the deck. So we got Slaying Fire. I'm so excited about this deck. So we're going to jump in. I think I'm just going to do a bunch of best of ones. All right, here we go. This is Bleed Kale's mono red big. When I think of big red, it's kind of silly, but I always think of the EA Sports, their little like EA Sports Berg for the SSX Tricky franchise, for example. This is like mono red big. I can't even do it, but anyone who remembers that is going to know what I mean. It's like the EA Sports big, and then the logo kind of jumps out at you. I mean, it's funny. All right, hopefully we're not having some technical difficulties. Good, looks like we're in. Sorry, my laptop/internet connection combo can be a little bit slow sometimes. We're going first. We have a turn 1 Footfall Crater. Which is really funny. Oh, we can cycle these. I didn't realize that. That's actually pretty nice. Looks like our opponent has taken a mulligan or 2. And we are 1-0. They have conceded the game. That is an excellent way to start. I'm very happy with that win. We're 1-0 so far. Didn't even have to play a card. Okay. Yeah, sorry about that. I guess we're just going to have to jump right in again. That's disappointing because we had a really strong hand there. All right, we're back. We're not going to skip a beat. I'm definitely going to count that as a victory. All right. We've got a pretty good hand. We're on the on the draw this time. But I think this is about as good as we're going to get. Don't really want this guy in our hand. I don't think we're ever going to get to 7 lands, but maybe I'm wrong. All right. God, hopefully this isn't just straight up mono red. But that seems possible. All right, we're going to enchant the mountain. All right, it doesn't seem to be mono red. Yeah, okay. Can't do anything yet. I'm so used to enchanted lands like this giving you an extra mana that I thought, you know, can we put down an early, can we play an early Slaying Fire or something like that? No such luck. We do have Heraldic Banners in the deck, but we have not seen one. And we're in serious trouble if this is so far it's kind of a Boros tokens deck. Much like the one we played just yesterday, actually. I think I'm going to play Slaying Fire this turn. Oh, Christ. So they've got 5 damage worth of tokens here. Are we really in a place where we want to just... Alright, so we'll pause before combat. I mean, obviously this is horrible, but at least now we have a target for the Slaying Fire. So far, turn 4 is looking like a sorcery speed Obosh, which is just not where we want to be. Fortunately, they don't have a Castle Embereth or anything like that to pump up these tokens. Ouch, maybe I should have played the mountain last turn so that this turn we could get a token. Looks like this turn is just sorcery speed Obosh. I think we're just super dead here. That's an Embercleave. I think... Okay, so this is going to be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It doesn't quite end our game. All right. I think we're just going to say good game. There's no coming back from this. We didn't have a good answer. All right, 1-1, but still without a real win. I wouldn't say that was our best draw against that deck. I don't think our threats really lined up so well. Like if we had gotten a Tybalt, for example, I think things could have gone a lot better. His tokens are really good against that kind of deck. Now we're paired up against Sup and Teller. And we're on the play with a pretty good curve. Lands look to be a little awkward. This is my lucky mountain. Long time fans of the channel will know that that is my lucky mountain. All right, so I guess we're just doing nothing next turn. That costs 4, okay. Can do a turn 3 Tibalt, which I'm pretty excited about. An attacking Dreadhorde Butcher is somewhat less exciting. Fortunately, we've drawn 2 Tibalts here. All right, I guess we're going to activate him later. It's not letting me activate him. So we're going to attack with this guy. And we'll threaten to trade with the Butcher. So this is okay. Feels like a tough matchup, but we're doing okay so far. All right. Looks like this Tibalt is dead no matter what. This is a little bit of an interesting turn. So I can make another token with this Tibalt. I don't think I want to play a Saheeli. I think I'm just going to do Tibalt, Tibalt. I like to do Saheeli plus something, and I'm not going to have that. I'm not going to have the ability to do that this turn, so I'm going to wait on her. Maybe next turn can be Saheeli, Footfall Crater. Alright, well they have plenty of Witch's Ovens. Alright, looks like they're not messing around. They want Tibalt dead. So we are going to protect... We're going to protect the crap out of him. So this doesn't hurt us nearly as much if they're not gaining life. It looks like they can fire 2 at Tibalt here from the Butcher if they'd like. That's what they're going to go with. Alright, looks like they don't have another card to play. So I think we're able to do Saheeli. That looks fine. Plus Footfall Crater. And I think we want to target the basic mountain. No reason to activate her. We'll keep her at 5. Let's see what our opponent has going on here. All right, not a whole lot going on for our opponent. What do we want to do this turn? think we want to ramp. So this is a little awkward with Saheeli because it's not going to pump up these tokens. Not sure if I want to make another token with Saheeli with the Footfall Crater or if I just want to cycle this. I think I'm inclined to just cycle this. Do I do that now? 1, 2. Yeah, I'm going to cycle it now. All right, that's a Sarkhan. That's not bad at all. That is not bad at all. Yeah, seems like they were a little off the top there. I think we just had better stuff going on. We had an Obosh coming. We had a Sarkhan coming. So, went very well. Yeah, apparently we don't have such a horrible mashup against Rakdos Sacrifice. I was kind of saying at the beginning, like, the Tybalts are just so key in that matchup. And we were just really lucky to have drawn 2 of them. He was really able to deplete their board, and I mean, he's such a great planeswalker because he can just protect himself, which is kind of rare for like a 3-mana planeswalker. Turn 1 Footfall Crater is maybe our second best turn 1. Maybe the best one is to just play a Satyr's Cunning. I think we're just going to cycle this Crater this turn. I guess I could have cycled it and then maybe played a Satyr's Cunning. What can I say? We didn't do that. Maybe that wasn't great. This looks to be either Golgari or John's Sacrifice here. So I think we'll definitely be looking to draw our Tybalt. That's a Saheeli. I like that. I don't really see any way that they could just kill her next turn, so I think I'm just going to play her out. Just to get that going. I'll be a little bit heartbroken if they can just kill her next turn, because we could really use the tokens. That's Trail of Crumbs. Still haven't seen red mana for our opponent. Looks like she'll get knocked down to 4. Looks like we'll get knocked down 1. Pardon me. All right. I think we want to play Chandra here. So creating the 1/1s looks to be pretty pointless here. So I think I'm just going to put loyalty counters on these planeswalkers. We're looking at a turn 5 Sarkhan. So we could be doing worse here. That's for sure. We could be doing worse. I don't think we'll ever have an answer to a card like Trail of Crumbs. Basically looking for a Tybalt to try to neutralize these Cauldron Familiars a little bit. And they're going to be able to draw a few cards here. If this really is Golgari food, then I think the big threat for us is going to be... Oh god, it's Jund. Okay. Don't play Mayhem Devil. Woe Strider. Okay, that's not nearly as bad. I don't think we really want this trade because they already have a food, so they kind of want it to just go to the graveyard. Would have really loved to draw a, what's his name there? But you know what? Sarkhan's not bad. I think that's the play. Gotta love Saheeli making these tokens so that we can actually do this attack. Alright, so I've got some options here. I think I like plussing Chandra. So I could also just plus Sarkhan, or I could minus him for the dragon. I think I like plussing him here. There was an option to minus Saheeli to make another dragon here, but I decided not to do it. I think I just want to keep her loyalty really high. I think she's really critical to us winning this game. All right. So we're looking to play some defense with these tokens. And it looks like we can go in for a pretty big attack next turn if they're not able to have a very high impact play here. I'm more than happy to double block the Woe Strider if necessary. Not a powerful draw there. Okay. I think I am going to minus Saheeli this time. Okay, so now I'm going to target Sarkhan. I think this works, right? To make it a... Oh, Christ. Oh, Christ. That was not what we wanted. That's hilarious. I thought that would work. I guess not. I guess we minus her for no reason. Looks like they're going to have to chump with these gooses. It's a little surprising to me they wouldn't activate them. So I've got two options here. I can hold up mana for a mobilized district, or I can... I think I want to pay for the Obosh. I think that's better. I can give it haste with the Footfall Crater. Alright, our opponent looks to be in some trouble here. They're going to have 1 mana to take a peek with Trail of Crumbs here. 2 cards in hand. They'll get a Gilded Goose, which actually seems pretty important in terms of staying alive. They'll gain another life here. All right, we have some very high loyalty planeswalkers. There's a priest, normally a very scary card, but I have to think she's going to be too late here. They still don't have a great attack. So we don't control dragons, so these triggers aren't going to do anything here. I mean, Sarkhan's at 9. I don't think I need to block with this token. I think it's legendary. Okay, so we won't be able to copy Obosh. But I could play Obosh. No, because I can't. I think I'll just let Sarkhan take this. He's at a pretty absurdly high loyalty. All right. So we're going to start with Obosh. I think we're going to make tokens with Chandra, right? Yeah. We're going to plus Sarkhan. This is even. Whatever. I think we have it here. Oh god, I forgot to give Obosh haste. Looks like they just know it's over. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, not the best playing from my perspective, but that went really well. Yeah, that's what a weird deck this is. That's a lot of fun. Footfall Crater, that is not a card I'm used to playing with, obviously. So, yeah. All right. Should we do one more? Yeah, let's do one more. That first game obviously didn't amount to anything, so I think this will be our third. It's been going pretty well so far. We have net moved up on the ladder, which is pretty rare when you're playing with crazy decks, especially Platinum Tier 2. It's like we're playing Ganador. All right. This land situation is very, very rough. So tap, tap, not tapped. I don't love this. How crazy is it to keep here, though? I like that we'll have a third turn. I think I'm going to go for it. Okay, so I think Dwarven Mine first. I think we have to give up on that getting a trigger because I think the castle can still come in untapped because we're pretty likely to draw a mountain. So that's the plan. And I wanted to get a red source down, obviously, as soon as possible. That's a Tibalt. We got nothing for turn 2, so... Oh, this is a mountain. Oh, I didn't even realize that. Okay, okay. I think we're just going to start with Saheeli unless they're holding up mana. They are holding up mana. All right. What is the least important card? Saheeli strikes me as the most important card. So I don't think I want to play her. I mean, they're all pretty important. I don't like this. I think I'm going to try Tibalt. Okay. Well, now I wish I had just gone with Saheeli. I guess I had that feeling in my gut that they had counter magic, I guess. Are they just holding up a Brazen Borrower? Nope, they just did nothing. Teamer Colors. Looks like Teamer Adventure. Ooh. I am always afraid to be playing this deck. This deck really kicks ass. Alright, well, we're definitely playing Saheeli, right? Saheeli's the best. I'm not going to be too afraid of their deck until I see Escape to the Wilds. They did get a Lucky Clover, which they can play this turn. I guess I'm not right about that. Okay. We can't do banner plus anything, but it does guarantee that we get to Sarkhan next turn. So I like that play. Otherwise, we could just get aggressive with Chandra. But this is already a pretty aggressive play. Okay, so we can make this a creature if we want. We still haven't gotten the Lukka dragon combo. I mean, that would be a lot of fun. And this is the last game no matter what, by the way. This is it. Win or lose. I'm not going to play another just because we lose here. I will be very impressed with us if we beat this deck. This is a very, very powerful deck. And we have given them all the time in the world to get set up. So one thing that they might not realize they could potentially really need right now is counter magic. Looks like they're still just ramping. I'll feel better if we just get a Sarkhan down. I don't think they'll have terrific answers to that. And we could go in for a lot of damage next turn. So we'll see. The nerf on Obosh has been pretty interesting. I will say that. He's been slower, but I mean, we did win last game with him, so I can't say that he's been useless. All right, looks like they're going to attack our tokens with this Brazen Borrower. We're actually pretty lucky they didn't go with the Heraldic Banner. Okay. They kill our Tibalt. That's actually pretty disappointing. Was really looking forward to swinging with him next turn. We did draw the land, though. So one thing I could do is just Sorcerer Speed Obosh plus Chandra. Get in for a decent amount of damage. I think I like just playing Sarkhan here, though. Yeah. So what are they likely to do next turn? This is tough. Yeah, it really depends on what their hand is, like what I want to do here. I know the normal line here is to minus him and make a dragon, but I don't know. I want to keep him really high. I feel like I need to do that in case they have some more Bone Crusher Giants. I don't really want him to get answered that easily. I mean, this puts them on a one-turn clock. So we'll see what they've got in store. If we draw land, then we could play the dragon. Looks like he won't have haste. Yeah. Oh, Brazen Borrowers are pretty devastating here. That's pretty disappointing. I think at this point we're just looking to draw lands so that we can empty out our hand. Looks like they're going to go Innkeeper plus some creatures. Okay. So we drew another Heraldic Banner. I mean, one thing I'm looking at is just Slaying Fire. We can hit them for 4. Otherwise, we could do Saheeli plus Chandra. Not sure what I want to do here. This is kind of a complicated turn. I could do Sarkhan, create a dragon, but then he's just dead. Or very likely dead. I think I like Saheeli plus Chandra. All right, so if I go for the attackers, then they are guaranteed to take 2 damage. I think that's what we're going to do. And we'll leave 2 blockers back. So this looks okay. Not great. Not great. I mean, I think it was our best option just in terms of... Interesting. They're blocking... They're straight up blocking with the Innkeeper. They have a dizzying amount of cards in hand. Yeah, this is a very, very good deck. Very hard to beat. It has so many angles that it can attack you on. Looks like they didn't get anything spectacular. Ah, they did get a Brazen Borrower. That's so brutal. That's basically 2 mana to erase our entire board. Obosh has been way too slow with the 3 mana nerfing effect so far. Hasn't really been an option. I think right now my best chance is just try to squeak in a little bit more damage and then go with Slaying Fire. We'll see what they want to do here. We still don't have a Footfall Crater down, so we can't just play the dragon and then attack. I mean, that would basically be a game-winning play in the absence of counter magic. Does he have Trample? No. Okay. Yeah, but he could deal like 10 damage to them, right? Yeah. So that's basically a lethal attack. It's weird. You would think step 1 for them would just be... Alright, I guess step 1 is clear our entire board. Step 2, attack at our planeswalkers. This is looking to be real devastating. Just mobilize district, hit for 3. Okay. I'm just trying to think of a way where we might possibly squeak out a win here. Alright, the attack's at Chandra. Or Chandra's dead. Drew a castle. Another difficult turn here. Man, this is tough. You gotta... I mean, the frustrating thing is that it feels like we have the tools to win from here, but I don't think we do. One thing I could do is just drop the dragon and hope they don't have a great answer to him. Let's see. Could I start with Heraldic Banner and then play a Sarkhan, create a dragon? Running out of timeouts here. I don't think Heraldic Banner does that much for me. Yeah. I went with Hardcast the Dragon. I don't know. I like the idea that we can... that we just don't play and lose Sarkhan immediately, because I know that's what would have happened if we had just dropped a dragon. And if we plussed him, they could have blocked with the Brazen Borrow and we wouldn't have gotten damage through. Maybe the play was to just plus Sarkhan there. But then we wouldn't have had any blockers and they would have just rammed into our planeswalkers, so I don't think we could have done that. We were in a tough spot. I mean, I don't doubt that they're just going to be able to answer this dragon. This deck usually has a lot of ways to deal with threats. But, you know, at least we have put a threat on the board that the answer is not on the board, right? Like if we had played the Sarkhan and plussed, the answer was on the board. They just attack all and kill all of our planeswalkers. We're left with nothing. If we play Sarkhan in minus, then they're very likely to be able to answer the dragon token. And even if they don't, they can just attack through it, kill our planeswalkers, and then we just have the token, which isn't good enough. Playing the banner plus the Obosh wasn't good enough, so I think that was our best play. They haven't started by answering the dragon, so... I mean, obviously, we play this card because it's so powerful that if they don't have an answer to it, then the game is over. So, if they don't have an answer to this dragon and they don't have a way to look for more cards, then I think we win from here. It seems crazy to say that. Absolutely crazy that we might win this game. But I think that's where we are. She's dead no matter what, so I don't care. I'm not going to let anyone touch my dragon. I need to see an answer to the dragon, and I need to see it now. They're looking. They have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana. 8 mana and a lot of cards. Playing out the creatures does nothing. Oh my god. Are we going to be able to attack with this thing? Okay, the answer to that is no. Okay, so we have the option of activating Mobilized District, attacking. It's not enough. It's not enough. We're going to be 1 damage short if we do that. Oh, this is so brutal. All right. Oh, did we just time out? Shit. Okay. Yeah, I mean, if it wasn't obvious, my thought was maybe we activate the mobilized district, attack, but it's just not enough. We need that to be 4 damage so that we can play Slaying Fire. Oh no, we need that to be 6 damage to finish them off with Slaying Fire. So yeah, we're a ways away with that play. They've got a second Lucky Clover. So that means that their Bone Crusher Giants are hitting for 6. So I'm taking 9. 9 plus 4 plus 2. So 15. I think I just have to hope they don't have a Bone Crusher Giant in their hand, right? Because if I'm not sure what to do here. I mean, are they likely to have an Embercleave in hand? I think I'm just going to take it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's disappointing. That's disappointing. Yeah, I mean, I should have blocked there. Like, if I had blocked, then... like, if I block... Let's see. So if I block one of the 3s, then I think they fire at the dragon. And we're still alive. They're still at 10. I mean, I think we're too far behind at that point. So I think that was good game no matter what. They just couldn't have had the Bone Crusher Giant. All right. Well, thank you so much for watching. We had some interesting games there. The last one was probably the most interesting of the bunch, but not my favorite one. That deck is really hard to beat, and especially really hard to beat with kind of a brew type of deck. So thank you so much for watching, and remember to subscribe. I will be back tomorrow. Until then, have a good one. Take care.